Today, we're going to be diving into the workflow that our customers and fleets face each and every day, which is driver development. If you don't coach effectively, you're losing drivers due to turnover. You're going to have higher crashes and higher claims. Your insurance is going to go up, and you're going to open yourself up to nuclear verdicts.
So I log into the safety suite here. This is what we call our watch list. So this is where we see the scores that are associated to the driver based upon their risk from our machine learning modules that takes in all of those different data points and consumes them and says, hey, here's the why. So if I were to look, I see where he has no professional development plan assigned. He's one of the highest drivers on our watch list with his score. So I can click into Jonathan here and get a visualization as to, why he's on our watch list, why attention should be brought to Jonathan. And, I see these different points of speed and an accident and harsh cornering and enforcement.
This takes all that bias out and actually does all of the risk assessment for you, in the sense that it's using hundreds of thousands of past historical drivers as the baseline to look for patterns, to show what is actually most impactful to predicting a likely crash in the next several months, and be able to present that to the driver for good buy-in and feedback to make sure that they understand exactly what behaviors they're trying to correct.
So I'm going to be able to click directly on this speeding alert that's coming in and assign a pre-templated performance development plan specifically aimed at speed management. And that's automatically going to schedule appropriate tasks and a performance development plan for me to follow. So it's really driven upon behavior and not just a one and done, as we mentioned before. I log in and I see my tasks. I can click directly into this and see the details. I can see the category, what's acceptable, as we talked about before. And then those talking points, as you mentioned, what visual clues did you see? What type of process did you go through while you were driving? To make sure that not only you're not missing anything in the process, but you're adding that human element, having a conversation as opposed to talking at the driver, to really create that culture of the drivers being watched after and not over.
You start to get a sense every detail around that driver's behavior is now here in a single place. And I can check on that. And I can get a clear understanding of what I want to do, how I want to coach, how I want to dress this driver within a matter of minutes. But what does that actually mean? What are your driver managers doing instead of wasting their time managing 18 different systems? They're actually talking to drivers. And that makes a difference, right? That's improved brand, that's improved retention, that's improved safety, all the things that we talked about from those deep pain points, those are all now dramatically affected.